Okay, so first things first, I'm going to prime my face using the Smashbox Pore Minimizing Primer. This is my favorite primer because it just fills in your pores so nicely and it doesn't separate on you or get all weird when you actually apply it to your face. I've used some other primers like the Makeup Forever Mattifying Primer, for example, and I put it on my face, and then when I try and blend it out, it just turns into little balls and it just gets all over your face. And if you don't blend it out perfectly, you can see all the edges of the primer like when you put on foundation. So I'm just sticking with this one. That one's it's actually really disappointing that that expensive Makeup Forever primer does that. So then I'm going to go in with my MAC Pro Longwear Nourishing Waterproof Foundation. This guy looks like this, and I'm going to be using shade NC35. It is a little dark for me right now. I don't think you guys will be able to tell that much, but I'm gonna have to make sure to blend it all the way down. Okay, so now that my foundation is on, I'm going to be going in with my MAC Prep and Prime pen in Light Boost and a Beauty Blender. Since I am more tan than usual right now, I'm using this pen because I don't think it's super like highlighting. It's just enough to brighten up under your eye. Now I'm going to put a little bit on my chin, around my mouth, and on my forehead. Now I am going to set and bake everything with Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and a Sigma and a tapered Sigma brush. Okay, so now I'm going to do my eyebrows off camera using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz in Taupe. So I've had a lot of questions lately about how I do my wing liner, so I'm actually gonna like walk you guys through how I do it. Keep in mind that there probably are other ways to do it and other simpler ways, but this is just what I do and what works for me. After trying like pen liquid liner, like Kat Von D tattoo liner, after trying gel liner, my favorite way to do it has been the NYC liquid liner. So I'll show you guys, and it comes like this, and then it actually has the wand right here. So I know some people may find this liner like really challenging, but to me, it's just the easiest for a really bold, dramatic liner. So I'll tell you guys right now, like I cannot do like small cat liner. Like every time I do wing liner, it is hella big, dramatic, and that's just how I do it. And that's what I think looks the most flattering on me. If I'm doing like baby wing liner, once I put on my falsies, I feel like you can't really see it anyways. So I just always like go big or go home when it comes to this step. If you don't like it this big, then totally make it smaller and then just go with the red lips and make it work. But for all the girls out there who want a little bit of drama, let's go in with this. So I always take a compact like this, just give you something that's nice to hold on to with a smaller mirror. And then I'm gonna show you guys what I do. Yeah, let's just do this. Okay. Welcome to my face. So I'm going to grab the liner and I'm going to wipe off some of the product. So you can see that it's just this really thin pen tip like this. So then I'm gonna prop my elbows up and I have my compact in my left hand, the wand in my right, and my right eye. So what I always do is I always kind of turn my eye to the side, so then you can see exactly where your eye ends and where your eyebrow tail is. To me, this is the easiest because if you go this way, hell, you could do the liner anywhere. But if you turn it to the side, you really have that line of where to drag your liner to. So I have the tip and I'm going to set it. I'm not gonna go like this, I'm gonna go like this with the brush. And I'm just gonna make one solid line to my eyebrow area this way. Just something like that. So you can see that it's going in that direction. So what I want you guys to know about wing liner is that don't be afraid to maybe start a little bit lower, because you can always clean up the lower part with concealer. When it comes to the top area, that's when it's really a challenge to clean up. So be more careful with the top, because you can't clean that up that easily. So now that we have the line there, I'm going to actually hold the utensil like flat like this and actually use the tip. I'm not laying it flat like I did to draw the tail. I'm actually going in there with the tip, and I'm going to touch it to around the edge of my liner over here and pull in. And so what I do on this part, I kind of keep my eye almost closed and look out of my left eye to get like the perfect finish, because if I keep this open, it's gonna just become like jaggedy. So if you kind of close it a little bit, you can really get like the perfect angle. And I'm gonna keep my brush like this. And we're just gonna drag it in. And now I'm going to make, some people don't do this and some people kind of stop like their liner here, but I'm going to take it all the way in. And I'm laying my brush flat now. And fill the wing. So I'm going back in with the tip. Try and keep that same angle. You see how I just extended it the littlest bit? Now we're going to go back in and slowly connect the thick to the narrow. So this is the part where I keep my eyes closed so you can focus on really perfecting this area right in here. The wing's still looking a little messy though. So we're gonna keep your brush flat again. And make it long. Now I'm gonna put the tip down and I'm gonna drag forward. And you were done. Just kidding, we're gonna go through and sharpen it. So you can take any concealer and a brush, and I'll show you how to clean this. I'm gonna take a flat angled brush like this. Put a little bit of my concealer, and then we're just gonna go ham pretty much. I'm gonna lay it flat. I'm gonna go up. Towards my eyebrow again. And then we're gonna go in and kind of blend what we did out. I'm actually kind of glad like this liner stuck today, so you can see how to fix it, because not every day you guys, well for me anyways, because I'm not perfect, I'm not going to get that perfect wing liner every time, but you can fix it enough to make it work just with concealer. It's not going to ruin your whole face. Oh my god, you guys, I don't think today was the day to do this tutorial, but now the wing is finally done. Close your eye, and it's still nice and sharp all the way through. So hopefully my left eye won't give me too much trouble, and we'll just go ahead and get started on that one. Okay guys, so now that we're done with the liner, it's all downhill from here, I promise. So I think I'm gonna include for you in this video how I messed up and then how I cleaned it up. I think most people would probably just like leave all that footage out, so it would just seem like they made a perfect line on the first time. But it's important for you guys to know that this technique or wing liner like this, it doesn't come perfect for everyone. Everyone's still practicing and getting it right and getting it perfect, And as you can see, it kind of took me a little bit, but I think the end result is totally worth it. And if I do it today and practice it today, then I'm just gonna get better and better. So please keep that in mind. Don't get frustrated that you can't get it right the first time. It takes time for everyone, especially super bold graphic liner like this. It takes time to master it. It takes time to apply it, and it takes time to master it, so the application times get shorter and shorter. So yeah, it's all downhill from here. Let's do the rest of my face. I'm going to use Benefit Hoola bronzer and the NARS Eat It brush to chisel out my face. Okay, I'm going to take it on my forehead, along the sides. And I feel like it just blends super easy too. I'm not exactly sure if it's Hoola or if it's the NARS brush or just a magical combination, but you guys, honestly, like, I just pop it in here and it's done. It's blended, it's fine. Okay, so to clean up the contour, just to actually make it a little more noticeable because it's not actually that muddy, I'm gonna take my Secret Brightening powder and the same brush. Just pop some, tap off a little, find it again. And then make sure you just blend that powder down a little bit. For my blush, I'm going to be going in with MAC Sunbasque, which is just a pretty nude basic blush. It's not too much, but it just adds. And to tightline, I am using the Marc Jacobs gel liner, which is my absolute favorite. This stuff stays, you guys, and it's like super black. And it's twisty, which I love. I just have the sample size, but I'm for sure going to buy the full size one. So now tightlining. So I've been using like a fluffy brush lately to do my highlight, and I like it, so I'm just gonna go like that. And then we're gonna do on the tops. And we're gonna keep going. Do a little bit on the nose. For my lips, I'm going to be going in with Sephora Cream Lip Stain, and this is in shade 01. Okay guys, so I just put on that lip cream and that completes this look. Please let me know if you like it, if you like celebrity inspired tutorials like this. I would love to do another one, and yeah, I really just like how it came out. It's nice and glowy and fresh and kind of classic at the same time. So yeah, that's it. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time.